Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a updated love message for you where we are going to be delving into the future, looking into the future. This is messages and having to do with your future companion, lover, spouse, whatever, fill in the blank, whatever does it for you. We have three groups here, group 1, group 2, group 3. Please do remember that this is a general reading and not a personal one. So if something does not happen to resonate, you shouldn't take it personally. Just take what does resonate, leave the rest. If you feel drawn to listen to more than one group, perhaps there's a reason for this. Trust your intuition, trust your gut, go with what you feel is right, okay? So go ahead, get comfortable. Pause the video if need be to select whichever group is calling to you, and let's get started. Group 1. With the Sakura agate, this is going to be your reading. Just by you guys selecting this, I feel that this relationship is like all about new beginnings. It's like spring. It's very fresh, very vibrant, very exciting, very traditionally like passionate, between two people. It's kind of exciting. So let's see what comes up here in the cards for you as far as tarot goes. We're going to look at that first. So, oh God, there's so many cards here. Let's see what we got here. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Hierophant. This is definitely like a long-term relationship with the Hierophant being here. We have, oh shit, we have the 2 of Pentacles and we have the Fool card, okay? Like I said, very fresh, very youthful, very new beginnings, okay? Because with that Fool card, this is what it's all about. Now, because of the 8 of Cups, I think this is a kind of relationship that it's like, in order for it to happen, you're going to have to leave behind what is no longer emotionally serving you. For some of you, this requires you to leave home to meet your person, like literally the area you're living in. The ley line could be crap where you're at, and you need to move to a more conducive one for love relationships, perhaps a Venus ascendant line. Gotta love that Venus ascendant line. That's where I'm at right now. I can't recommend it enough, especially if you are your dominant planet. Your dominant planetary energy is Venus. And I'm telling you, you won't regret it. Trust me on this. But whatever your dominant energy is and whatever you're trying to attract, like Venus is always good for love. Okay, straight up. So anyhow, we have the Hierophant. So again, it's so weird because I was saying, oh, it feels like a very traditional thing with that Sakura agate, right? And look what came up. When I say tradition, it's like very masculine, very feminine. These two energies very much complementary to each other. Like one of you totally embodies the typical, positive, masculine energy, and the other, the positive feminine energy. So it just flows. It just works, Now, the interesting thing that I find is fascinating here is we have the 2 of Pentacles here. And if you look at this card, there's more than one couple here having a good time. Okay. So I almost get the sense, I'm just going to say it. Okay. That this whole relationship could start out where it's like you are within a group of people, like you guys are mutual friends of friends or something like this. And you are like going out like as a group, like your crew, basically going out, celebrating, partying, going to like events together. It's just like, it's like a group of people that come together and it just clicks. It just works. Okay. And this is how you guys find your person. Like it's like you're very attracted to each other. I wouldn't even be surprised if people within the group have dated other people within the group. It's just one of these kind of things. I've come across this multiple times throughout my lifetime where I have, hung out with groups of people like this as well, where it's like this person dates this person for a while, and then, it happens. Could you be juggling a lot of responsibilities, maybe even dating more than one person at the same time? When you meet this person, yes. But in the end, this person wins, you're like, you guys are head over heels. It's like that kind of like, this is like marriage material. You know what I mean? But I feel like for you guys, it's going to require some more maturity, There's definitely a need, and Taurus season could be very prominent here as well. I'm just going to say, so spring, like Beltane. Oh, I love it. Yeah, spring. Oh my God. Oh, I love it. Okay. So anyway, I love that time of year. It's just getting me hot just thinking about it. Anyway, okay. So, I don't know. It's just like I feel like you guys need to, experience life, experiment a little bit more, date different people so that you understand what it is that you truly desire. Because this is the only way. A lot of the times, and this is true, and I speak from experience, what you think you want is not what you need. Okay, and then sometimes when you get that exact thing that you want, that you think you want, it's like it loses its luster, and it's just, yeah, this isn't what it's all cracked up to be, because perhaps you have become the victim of society in believing or making you think that, oh, you want some kind of total traditional freaking white picket fence kind of life with 2.5 children in a minivan. But then it's like you decide after, having a little exploration and experiment that no, this is not for me. And it does happen. Okay. Again, I speak from fucking experience. It's like, you have to follow your own heart and what you believe. Okay. You could even find out, there could be somebody here. So people, if this isn't for you, don't flip out because I'm saying this, okay? But somebody here could definitely find out that they are definitely a polyamorous kind of person and they feel love for more than one individual. And that could be the case here, okay? Now, when I said traditional at the beginning, I feel like the couple, like you and this person, are the perfect embodiment of goddess and God energy, okay? Like masculine and feminine, divine counterparts. This is what this is about. When I say tradition, that's what I mean. You guys might think that, you might think that, traditionally, and you could come from a very traditional background, okay? That's very strict and very rules and very, this is the way it is, and this is how you have to be in a relationship, and you have to have this and that and that. It's otherwise, oh, that's taboo. It's like, you're going to question this kind of stuff, I feel like. When you meet this person, it's like no holds barred, I feel, So we have flashbacks of our passionate adventures, keep me frozen in time. The aftermath left me in a sensual daze. Yes, definitely. See, this is like where it's like when you are with this person, like I said, it's very experimental. This is Uranus energy. This is excitement. This is like spontaneity. This is fun. This is hot. Okay. This is think outside the box kind of energy. All right. Like definitely. And you guys, like within each other, you find this comfort, this mutual respect for one another, and just this like inner knowing of one another where it's like you just will try anything, We have no one else does it for me. I'd rather be alone. So this is like kind of like how it is. It's like after being with this person, it's like you guys are like, okay, everyone else pales in comparison. This is the ultimate. This is so freaking awesome. And we have fulfillment. Look at this. So we have Lilith energy. So it's like that, okay? It's extremely sexual, sensual, hot, very powerful. Like this brings out the feminine, like the power feminine so hard. Like this is, if you're the feminine, definitely, this is going to bring that inner Lilith out in you where you are just powerful as all get out. You don't want this. This makes so much sense. It's like, oh my God, it's like you want to be with this person. You want a relationship, a committed relationship, but you don't want what everybody else wants. You will not follow the rules. You will not bow down for somebody else. You want equality. You want to be treated as such. And that is what this person gives you. I mean, look at, they're totally laying down and giving it up for you. Like, oh baby, I will do whatever you say, kind of thing. It's so hot, so sick. Like literally they view you as their, you could even be their Lilith person. If this is a masculine, and the Lilith placement in a masculine's chart is definitely going to show the person, the female, that is just like gets them off so hard and like they're very sexually attracted to. However, there's an aspect to the relationship where it's like they almost fear them because it's like they make them feel so vulnerable in that. It's like you can see right through them, it's like you just know. It's so hot, okay? And then we have the game of love. Again, it's like, I feel like this is very playful. Like you guys, you know, experiment with all kinds of like sexual games. And honestly, at the beginning, it could kind of feel like that a little bit. Like you guys are totally flirting so hard with each other. And it's like you do things to get the other person riled up. This could be one of those things where you know you're very, oh God, this is cool. I'm like, I'm going to need a cold shower after this one. So this is kind of one of these things where you're extremely sexually attracted to each other. The chemistry is intense. Like you guys could have Pluto in the 8th house. All right. God, this is an intense placement. Where it's like this sex is transcendental, okay? Where you aren't just getting together to go, oh, let's screw or something like this. This is something that's quite spiritual. Like it's very, very deep, very, very intimate, very intense, okay? And when you guys are like, you feel the attraction and it's like literally, you might even get some jealousy. But it's like, instead of being like, how do I explain this? Like the other person could be flirting with somebody else, but they keep eyeing you at the same time. And they're deliberately getting a rile out of you because it gets them hot. Because they want, you know, this is a thing people do. It's no joke. And it's like one of these kind of things where it's like you're both kind of like flirting with somebody else and you're eyeing each other and you guys are making each other so hot because this other person is totally into you and like, oh baby, you know, and game of love. And then all of a sudden it's like, excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom. Then you guys end up hooking up somewhere on the premises and it's just like you can't control it. You know, it's like you got so hot knowing that somebody else was so fucking into or turned on by your person. It is a thing. So, oh my gosh, continuing on, we have office sex. Okay, this is interesting. So literally this could mean multiple things. This could mean that this is somebody that literally works in the same office building as you, that, you know, that you end up with. This could also mean that you end up having, like, this could be a kink, a sexual thing, like where you go to one of the other's office and get it on the desk. Maybe it's a kind of a power trip thing. Perhaps you guys are very power couple vibes. I was just talking about this morning. Oh my God. So, but you know, you could, again, this could be, you know, somebody you end up, you know, this could also be like your mate and like you end up working together, you have a business together. And this is like kind of like where you throw down sometimes. This could be like a fantasy that you guys act out as well. So we have devour you. This person is so into pleasing you. Like pleasing you first. Again, this is power. Like the feminine definitely is very powerful here in this partnership. And she is like on top, you know, most definitely. And he is definitely all about pleasuring the shit out of her, you know? So we have that devour you. Like oral sex is just on point with this person. Again, it could even happen on the desk. It's like mind blowing. Like, look at her. She is like, oh my fucking God, I can't believe this. You know, it's so good. So what is kind of going through your person's head? We have set the mood with candles, music, wine, and hot oils. So the seduction scene between you two, again, look at this, candles. Oh my God, yes. Okay, like literally you guys have kind of like a temple within your domicile where it's dedicated, like, you know, to lovemaking, most definitely. And you guys definitely have like a ritual. Remember I said, like I mentioned, Pluto in the 8th house. This is no joke. This is like, it is very spiritual, and you take it like when you guys are having sex, it's like you're going to another place. It is very like you are connecting with another person on a level that is so deep, it's transcendental, where you are just like kind of coming out of your body even. I wouldn't even be surprised if like you climax at the same time, okay? And if the woman's on top and the man is fit and he's got freaking a nice Adonis belt and abs, that is easy to achieve, trust me. which this is a tip for any man who's out there listening to this. Get yourself some abs, because it means massive pleasure to the woman when she is riding on the top, because it's like that hardness of the abs brushes against, the female love button. And I'm like cleaning it up for YouTube. You know what I mean? Boring. So it's like, it like creates a friction surface, kind of. And it's like very stimulates, ribbed for her pleasure. Okay. It is no joke. This is a real thing. Anybody who's been with someone who's super fit will know what I'm talking about. Okay. It's fucking awesome. I mean, and like literally it's easy to sync up and like orgasm at the same exact time. So I want you, baby. I want you now. Again, the passion is so good, so intense, super fucking hot. And then we have, I want to record you giving me head. Again, the oral sex between you two it's good. It's like real good. You both pleasure each other like crazy. It's very mutual. I feel like this is really nice. And again, this is like very, very intense. It's no joke. All right. And then we have little advice, okay, as we're going into this relationship. So it says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Again, I feel like that there is going to be something like that, because we have that 8 of Cups. This is leaving on a spiritual journey, moving on, following your dreams. Okay, like literally pursuing your dreams and your goals. This is leaving behind things that no longer emotionally. This is a journey. Okay, I'm telling you, there's going to be something that happens, and when it does, it leads you to your person. Okay, so anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a reading from me. If you'd like to check out more readings like this, head over to my Patreon. The link to that is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Okay, for those of you who chose group 2, this is going to be your reading. I feel like with you guys choosing the chart right here, I don't know, I'm feeling crown chakra vibes. A little bit third eye vibes here too, but I feel like this union with your person is most definitely divinely centered. Like it was divinely guided, and it will happen in divine timing. All right, so let's take a look and see what comes up in the cards for you guys. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups. Shit. We have the Devil card. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh God, this is intense. Boy, I'm just getting hot today reading these. Group 1 was just woo. So we have the King of Swords too. Oh my goodness. So what am I seeing here? Oh, this is where it's at. You guys are so into each other. Now with the Devil card, people go, ooh, the devil, ooh, scary. Yeah, sure. It can mean that it's like addictions, feeling trapped, bad habits, and all that shit, right? Well, in this case, for what I'm seeing, this is, of course, Capricorn energy, okay? And it is Saturn ruled. So I do feel like that there is possibly an age difference between you and your person, all right? But you guys cannot get enough of each other. So the positive side of the Devil card is great, intense sexuality, sensuality, great creativity, absolute beauty, like, it's on. You know what I mean? Totally. I mean, it's completely fulfilling. I mean, you are fulfilled hardcore. This person is so romantic. It's like, I get the sense that this person, it's like they might be older, or one of you definitely is older. Okay. I almost feel like it's them, but, they don't look it. It's a very youthful kind of vibe, extremely romantic. They definitely know what they're doing. Oh my God. Oh my God. They are like seduction king here. Okay. They know how, they have experience. Okay. Let me just put you that way. Now, they're a very professional person. It's like they have their public persona, and then they have their intimate behind the doors persona. That's what these two cards to me are representing here. When it comes to being in public, they're very, to the point, almost detached, a little bit, maybe even coming off cold to people, but really behind closed doors, they are the opposite. It's like they have their, like, because of what they do probably professionally. I mean, this is like boss energy. This is like 10th house vibes. So again, whatever they appear in the public eye matters tremendously. So they have to curb it and keep it, you know, under wraps, because image is everything for what they're doing. You know, they definitely could own a business, but they are very creative, very artistic. It's like you're going to see two sides of this person, their public persona and that freaking inner. You're going to be blown away. And it's not going to feel like, well, why don't you show this in public? Me. It's going to be like, you like the fact that they only share that, and it's like your little secret. It's like your own little secret kind of world where when you're alone with this person, they expose their true intimate self and their, you know, their inner beauty just with you. They're very, they only show that side to the people that they trust and that they know that they can let loose with and be themselves. Because this person is very devoted partner, because we're dealing with Capricorn here. Capricorn males in particular are one of the freakiest signs in the zodiac. And it's like, they're very, very, very picky as to who their partner is. But once they know that this is a person of quality, I can trust them. You know, they make good marriage material or partner material. They are devoted, okay, like hardcore. And they won't like quit on their partner when they're with the right person. Okay. So I can already hear it now. Somebody bitching and whining, but I was with the Capricorn and it didn't work out because you guys were not supposed to be together. You came together for a short period of time for a reason, and that's that. Boo. You know, you might even have Capricorn on the 5th house. This could indicate that. So, you know, it's like this person, this is how it is. They don't mess around. This person can also have like a Capricorn moon. Okay. And you know, this is someone who's ride or die. But they're slow in opening up. But when they do, it's like they're for life. Okay. That's like what this energy is. So moving all right along, we have, you both have the insatiable appetite for one another. The cravings are uncontrollable and animalistic, a sexual, lustful hunger that never ends. Bingo. There it is. You guys are look at this and look at this imagery. Yep. You guys can't keep your hands off each other. It's like almost addicting. It's so good. You think about it, like you're sitting there and you'll be like working during the day, and then all of a sudden it just crosses your mind and you're just like, okay, I need to take a bathroom break. So then we have, your love helps ground my wild heart. Yes, most definitely. You know, this is like you guys tame each other. I feel like I almost feel like this is them. Okay. This is them saying this to you, which is kind of hot. So it's very, very intense. We have power. You guys are definitely a power couple. This is nodal stuff. This is the North Node here. You are destined to be, that is so crazy because of what I said right here, right? This is divinely guided. It's meant to occur and it will happen when you're ready. Okay. This is power couple vibes. Look at the touching and look at the red strings, you know, attached to the wrists, the ankles. You guys definitely have that connection. You are meant to be. You guys are soulmates. This is one of these kind of situations where it's like you probably had many lifetimes together. You're here to learn and grow from one another. And right now we have that Pluto squaring the nodes. And this is forcing people to find their true life path, whether they like it or not. It's kind of, Pluto is like very karmic and making people realize, you know, this is time to go on my way. You know, this is what leads you to your person. The next 18 months are going to get real interesting for this group, especially if you're not hiding and you're actively dating and you're approaching people. You have to make eye contact. You have to flirt. You have to open the door for people to even come up and talk to you. Don't wait around. They're not going to come to you because of what we got going on in the current social climate, thanks to what has happened over the last few years. So yeah, we have a loving gaze. So again, oh my God, what was I just saying? This is how you attract your person. You guys are going to probably have to make the first move. You're going to have to like, because if somebody's looking at you and they're checking you out, or you see somebody that is like, wow, they do it for me, and you stare at them for a little bit, they're going to look at you. And if they look at you and smile, it's on, and then smile back. Okay. You have to open the door. You have to allow it in. Okay. You can't just sit around and wait for everybody to just fall at your feet, because that's not reality anymore. Okay. In today's society, females are going to have to take control here and literally be like, come get it, baby. You know, you have to make it known that you are accepting admirers. Okay. So you need to learn flirting skills and social skills, most definitely. So, all right. I swear to God, I should teach classes on this shit. And I'm not kidding. So we have silky smooth legs, sensual caressing. So they probably, I mean, this person is very touch oriented. You both are, I feel like, where you just can't get enough. You got to freaking touch each other. And it's like they really, really love your legs. And I mean, they love all of you, but the legs are definitely something that gets them. Again, we have love making. So this is no joke. This is it's love. It's true. It's very fulfilling. I mean, you have the 10 of Cups here. You couldn't ask for a better card there to start it off with. It's so like you're very satisfied. Very, both of you. The touch thing. So if your primary love language is touch, oh yeah, this is gonna, I mean, it's like, I feel like both, you know, this is definitely, now, if somebody has a primary love language and touch, and they try to touch you and you're not that, by rejecting it and saying, don't touch me, it's like literally you are rejecting the love, because this is how this person shows love. This is how they display love to another person. And, you know, they probably want to be touched in return. Yes, I'm a primary touch person. And I love it when somebody touches me, and I love to touch other, you know, my person. Feel them, feel their skin, you know, it's very sensual thing. So what could possibly be going on in your lover's mind? Just know I'm hooked on that. Okay. The nether regions, the lady bits, they're definitely hooked on it hardcore. We have let's make love underneath the stars while playing our favorite songs. Oh my God. And we have love making. That is so hot. Oh God. And I'm just going to say this, and I've said this in a different reading too before. If you can be outside in the nude, doing something like this, obviously in a place that's not public, where you're having, you know, it's possible. You can do this in private. It is quite the experience, and you will not regret it. It's fucking awesome. Trust me. All right. It feels so like right. This is how it's supposed to be. You know, we're these humans here on this planet, and we're these these are our, you know, our meat suits are our spiritual vehicles. We're supposed to experience great pleasure in this realm. We're supposed to do this. We're supposed to be sensual. We're supposed to be outdoors in the nude. Okay. We're supposed to. This is how we our natural state. So when you do something like this, when you are making love and you're being intimate with a person in a situation like this, it is just truly magical. It feels like very powerful, very like, and like I said, magical. It's incredible. Send nudes, get me in the mood. So this could be something that you guys do. They love it when you send them nudes, when you do stuff like this, sending them little photos, maybe even artsy photos of specific body parts, and they have to kind of figure out what it is. So it's like a total turn on, a little game, you know, to guess what this is, you know, kind of thing. Gets them very hot. Now we have a card, this one gives them a little bit of advice or insights into this. And we have, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love for you as deep as the ocean. And it's very devoted. Fucking awesome. That's so great. So anyways, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a video from me. If you'd like to check out more readings like this, head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Thank you for being with me, and I will catch you next time. You chose a group 3 with this, I think, strawberry quartz. This is going to be your reading. And what's so interesting is you've got these pink hearts almost in the same exact color. It is the same exact color of the quartz here. I feel like with this group, and I'm looking at that tree, and I see the ojet. There's definitely a need to work on that heart chakra here. And it's like, this is something that it's like, I feel like you and your partner, you've had some wounds in the past, and this could be something that is actually, believe it or not, you could be carrying a load of karma that actually is not something that you've done. It's from the family tree, and it's unfortunately like weighing heavily on your heart. And in this life, you're meant to break the chains. I feel like this group definitely needs to protect themselves spiritually. This is very interesting. You see that? I feel like you're definitely being watched by your guides, angels, spirit, ancestors. And I do feel like you are meant for a specific path here. And this meeting your person is part of it, okay? And you guys together are going to break some chains of karma. You're going to heal the heart. It's going to be really deep when it comes to like spiritual connection because of this. All right, so let's take a look and see what comes up here. All right, we're starting off with the tarot first. So what do we got here? Wow, oh boy. We have the 3 of Cups. Oh shit, that card. We have the, what? Let me think here. Page of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. What is with this? This, like I said, spiritual. Very spiritual, very fiery, very passionate, very intense situation here. Now, what's interesting is, and we have this King of Wands energy. This is like in tarot, we call him sex on lakes. He is like very desired, very charismatic. Everyone thinks they're attractive. They walk in the room and everybody's like, God damn, who's that? You know, they definitely have many admirers. They're kind of a bit theatrical. They can be a little bit egocentrical sometimes, but they definitely attract many suitors. And I get the sense at the, I wouldn't even be surprised at the beginning of this relationship if there is definitely a bit of a love triangle that's happening here, because that is definitely what is being shown here, okay? He's in bed with 2 women. That could be even something that is a fantasy that you end up like fulfilling and living out. It's not so uncommon, okay? But this could be like, also like they're dating multiple people at the time, or you are, of your meeting, and then it goes from there. This is like a brand new, like you're seeing things from a new set of eyes. So with this is a message. This is a messenger. Pages are always messengers, okay? And this is one of these kind of things where it's like, we're a fresh start. This is a new set of eyes. We're like ready to go. It's like, yeah, baby, let's jump into this. Let's do this thing, you know? And then with the Ace of Wands, this is the pure essence of fire. So it is quite passionate, very fiery. It's like it's like this person does it for you so hard that it's like you are determined and nothing's going to stop you from being with this person. It's like kind of that energy that I'm picking up. Now, what's so fascinating here is we literally have, oh my God, there are sexual parts of you that only exist when that special person is around. Something about them that knows how to unleash the passionate, erotic beast within you that makes you feel oh so very alive. You crave it, they want it. Yes, that is the perfect summary here. It's like you don't even care, kind of, because you're so like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, about this person that, oh, you're dating somebody or you're dating people you're not serious about. I don't care. I want a piece of that now. This is kind of like the energy I'm picking up here. And please, people, you got to keep an open mind when you're listening to tarot readings, because sometimes, I mean, maybe it doesn't resonate for you, maybe it does, but I can tell you right now, don't knock it until you've tried it. And honestly, when it comes to sexual attraction and chemistry, you don't really know what you're going to do until you're confronted with that situation. Believe me, and I speak from experience when I say that. Okay, so come make me feel high again. This is like being with this person. They know exactly what to say. They know exactly how to pleasure you. They know exactly how to look at you, how to touch you, and everything else. You know what this reminds me of? Oh my God, you know what song lyrics were just going through my head by, what is it? Hey Violet, Guys My Age. That song is totally going through my head right now. I can totally hear it. Oh my God, that's so weird. Oh my God. So that's like kind of how this is. All right. It's like you are just like, I don't know. There's something about this person that just really does it for you. And perhaps you've dated a lot of immature dipshits like before this situation, because this is a king we're dealing with. This is a mature man. This is not a child. All right. And we have triumph with the sun in Leo. Holy shit. And we have all this fire energy. Boom. And I get the sense, look at this. There's three men here. She's picking the perfect one. That is the apple of the eye. So I feel like you definitely have the upper hand here. Hot, hotty hot. So yeah, this is card 9, by the way, too. So, oh, wow. Which of course is a multiple of 3. So, 3 is a lucky number for you. Damn. That is so, like, you choose correctly. Let me just put it this way. The choice is correct. Okay. So we have joy and jubilation. Oh my God. And look at, we have 12. We reduce this numerology wise. We have 3. Again, we have lots of 3 in this reading. So there's much to celebrate. I mean, that's how you feel when you're with this person. It's like nothing fucking matters. It's just like pure joy, pure bliss. You know, it's like when you find somebody who has so much in common with you, who literally triggers all and flips all your switches, that gets you hot. It's pure ecstasy. It's like almost like being on a drug, because it feels so good. You feel high just off the sexual chemistry. Now, I don't know how many of you have ever been like literally sprung on someone where you are in love, especially at the beginning of a love relationship. Okay. Now, you know, you got somebody special if those kind of feelings continue on well into decades later. Okay. Where it's like, at first you're so into each other, you can't even function. You know, you're just like smiling all the time. You're giddy. You feel like you're high. You know, it's literally love sickness. And, how do I describe this? Sometimes you can't eat. You forget to eat. You know, you just like floating on a cloud. It's like you need somebody to tie a string around you and drag you back down to earth. It's like that. That's how I feel this is. It's like pure bliss. It's amazing. So we have neck sucking. You know what's kind of funny is he's like kind of going for her ear and her neck right there. There's something, maybe this is a very erogenous zone for you. Like just the way that they work you with their mouth in this area could be, it just like drives you wild. It like sends shivers down your spine. And once again, what do we have? Going for the neck here. Let me sex it down all night long. Again, it's like all the embracing, all the touching, all the, they can go for hours. And it's going to be like this. What I was just saying about the love sickness, you know, it's like an intense feeling that just continues on. Sometimes when you're with somebody and you're very into each other, depending on what you have to do responsibility wise, you won't even get out of bed for a week. Okay. It's like that. It's like for days on end, you will just have at it on each other. It's just nonstop connection. I'm almost getting this kind of vibe here with this group. So what is going through their head? Like what kind of things, you know, what's going through their mind when they're with you? I plan on planting my seeds inside of you. Oh, wow. They're considering that this is like definitely like baby mama shit. I have dirty, filthy, kinky dreams about us. Oh yeah. I feel like maybe they've got total game when it comes to verbalization of like their fantasies, their wants, their needs. They know how to say the right words to get you off. I have you under my spell. And this is why, again, this is like one of these, they know what they're doing, man. They are good at it too. And I feel like maybe in this kind of situation, they definitely have the upper hand here in ways when it comes to that. I do feel like this is kind of like a mutual thing though, with power play, a little bit switch action going on here for sure. But there's something very youthful and very vibrant. It's like just by being with this person, it's like you regress in age like 10 years. People think you look younger. You are feeling very wild and youthful and spunky. They've definitely pulled you out of your freaking stupor and your coma. That's for damn sure. You're, you know, I don't know why I'm getting this image of somebody who's like totally like off put by sex, or, you know, they're not even thinking about it. And they're like, woe is me all the time. But this person snaps your ass right out of that crap. So we have time. You are trying too hard. Give it time. So this is the advice. This is, divinely timed kind of action here. Okay. Maybe right now, in this particular moment, you have been trying too hard to attach, like projecting too hard on people you just meet. You automatically start fantasizing about, what it's like to have children and have a house with this person, or, like marriage. Or maybe in fact, you've been trying to push for that too hard. In this case, this is the universe saying you need to chill, step back a bit and go with the flow. You need to be open to receiving and understand that when you open yourself up to whatever may come, and you just let that divine energy flow through you, and you work on self-love, and you focus on just enjoying your life, pleasuring that inner child and having fun, this is when things will start to shift and change for this group. This is going to take some time as well, because I don't think that, some people are ready for this yet. But time is of the essence here. Like literally, this is what time is what is going to make this happen. There's going to be a length of time before it occurs. But, and you're going to have to, I feel like with this also, it's like you have like relationships that you still have to go through first before you get to this person as well. So, but when it happens, oh man, do they got it. and like you have them under your spell, they have you under their spell. There is like, you could even be dreaming, like having hot dreams about this person right before this happens as well. Okay. So, but again, you need to chill when it comes to relationships and step back a little bit. And when I say chill, it's like, doesn't mean you don't go out and you hide or anything like this. Do go out, do flirt, do make eye contact with people, do say, hey, you can approach me like by giving eye contact, smiling, waving, saying hello, whatever. Do that, okay? Because there is still some lessons that need to be learned here. We have youthful, pagey energy here, which is inexperience also. It's not just a messenger, but yeah. So anyhow, that's it. That's all I have for this group. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss a video from me. If you would like to check out more readings like this, please head over to my Patreon. The link is in the drop-down box below. Thank you guys for being with me today, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.